Hey, what's up guys, it's LeMar DeVente, and I'm back with another Bakugan Battle Planet news video. As you saw by the title and the thumbnail, there is new images of the Bakugan Battle Planet reboot. So these are the first images since 2015 when we had the supposed concept art sketches. Before I actually start looking at the characters and giving my speculation on it, I want to go over this briefly. So it says how there is over 186 episodes of Bakugan Battle Brawlers over 5 seasons, which is fairly odd since we only had 4, which was Bakugan Battle Brawlers, Bakugan Battle Brawlers New Vestroia, Bakugan Gundalian Invaders, and finally Bakugan Mectanium Surge, which had 2 arcs, but I guess they're considering Arc 1 and Arc 2 2 seasons. It also says how now, since they're reintroducing it, the production cost should go down, so maybe Bakugan could actually be cheaper, which is something really interesting to consider when looking at the toy aspect. So let's look at this. It is a dragon character, quite obviously, but this poses the question, is this Drago? And quite honestly, I think it is. It's obviously the basic dragon design, but when looking at the horn as well as the wings, it really does make me think that it is the different version of Drago, and this is also considering how the art style of this is actually quite a bit different from the original one. It's much more like, I would say, mech card if anything. I also believe this is Drago, as Jason Deline, who is the English voice actor for Drago, asked if people wanted to see him return as the voice actor for it. So, quite honestly, I think that this is going to be our Pyrus Dragonoid. So now we move on to this character here, which reminds me of Marucho because of the hair and also the shades of blue he's wearing, is very similar to what Marucho wore throughout the 4 different seasons. Also, the Bakugan he's holding looks like it's emitting some blue aura, which is kind of similar to Marucho's Bakugan, which were of the Aquos attribute. And next we have this character here, red glasses, afro hair. Honestly, the closest thing it reminds me to is Combo Charlie from Season 1, who we never even saw again, really. And it's also holding green Bakugan, you know, similar to how Combo was wielding the Ventus attribute. So could it be Combo? I think it could be, but also he's wearing headphones and is actually exposing his hair, where Combo actually wore a hat before, as you can see in the image. So overall, I think this could be a completely original character, which is going to be really interesting to see. Also, I just want to point out that right over his arm, you can actually see some blue lion Bakugan, which is really interesting. So that's the second Bakugan we've seen for the reboot so far. So we had the one character who resembled Marucho, someone else who resembled Combo Charlie, and now we have this character here who reminds me of Julie Makimoto, mostly because of the hair and the skin tone, to be quite honest, and this is the reboot, so everything is going to change, including the art style. So I honestly think that this one could be Julie, but then just like that character we looked at previously, it could just be a completely original new character, though I'm leaning towards this potentially being a reboot of Julie. So this is just some random Bakudago character. Will it have significance? Probably, because it's in this official art here. Though, I can't really say much because we didn't have a dog character in the original 4 seasons. So we'll have to see how that one plays out. So this is our last character, and I think this is the new Dan Kuso. The hair is very similar, which is the one thing which I feel makes this the rebooted version of Dan. I do not think that they would make a protagonist so similar to the original and not have it actually be a rebooted version. So yeah, there it is. The differences is the red streak in the hair and the blue eyes, where the original Dan used to have brown eyes. The clothing is obviously going to be different, and overall, I think this is a pretty good way for them to have rebooted Dan, if it is most likely Dan. So I'm going to give my overall opinion now on the art that we've seen. Some of these seem confirmed, and some of these don't seem confirmed. So some of the confirmed characters I would say are the Dan and Drago there, as they do seem very much alike. The rest of them do have some similarities to the other characters, though nothing very conclusive. I'm mostly interested in how these characters play a role in the show, because if it has the same sort of storyline which Season 1 and Season 2 did, then I think it will turn out very good. Though, I think one thing that is going to be very different is having an animal as the comedic relief, since that's what this dog seems like, though we don't know too much about it, except that it's most likely going to swallow that Ventus-esque Bakugan. So that's all for this video, and once again, this reinforces the point that it is actually coming out in 2019, as it said right in the written part over there. When in 2019, I don't know, it hasn't been posted anywhere else for the time being, and when it is publicly found, I will obviously be keeping you guys updated. So thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, leave a like, and if you want to be updated for all my Beyblade and Bakugan content, hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and remember to brawl on.